Hey everyone! Today, we will make from such a slide with ordinary text. A modern, bright, trendy landing page in PowerPoint that will attract maximum attention and help you sell your service, products, or how to attract people to a webinar in this case. And we will try to catch in 20 minutes. Challenge accepted. Let's get started. Let's see what we have on the original slide. The name of our webinar, the text that will be placed on the register and hold the event buttons. Date and time of the webinar. Let's break it down into two blocks. I select the text with the left mouse button and press Ctrl X to cut it. I click anywhere and press Ctrl V to paste the cut text. Friends, all the keys that I press will be spoken so that it is as simple and convenient as possible for you, and the keys will also be reflected here, in the lower left corner. Here we see blocks similar to the menu. Let's break them into separate blocks so that in the future it will be easier and more convenient for us to work with them. I select the text with the left mouse button and press Ctrl X to cut it. Now I click anywhere and press Ctrl V to paste the cut text. Repeat for our third block, and let's place them up here for now. In this area, we will have a photo or illustration, but we will deal with this a little later. In the meantime, let's work with our text. I go to the View tab, turn on the guides. Now with the Control key held down, with the left mouse button, I drag the guide to the left to a value of 15. We do the same for the right side. Above and below we set the value, for example 8. Ready? These are the boundaries of our slide, which we will not go beyond. Let's move this element here for now. We remove these blocks with text a little lower for now. Now we will work with our header. We split this block into two parts. I select the text with the left mouse button and press Ctrl X to cut it. Now I click anywhere and press Ctrl V to paste the cut text. Since there is not much information on our slide, we will use some large massive font, for example, Montserrat. Let's leave the font size at 18 for now. Let's align our text to the guides. I will leave a link to download this free font below the video so that you can use it in your work. Now the title of our slide. Select it and also set the Montserrat font to it. But choose the extra bold style. Let's give him a size 48. Align it with our guides and slightly increase the borders of our text block. It can be seen that it goes beyond the borders of our slide. Let's reduce the size of our title a little. For example, let's set it to 42. We see that the borders of the text go beyond the borders of our guides, but this suits us. So we leave it like this. Now let's make our buttons. To do this, on the drawing panel, we select the rounded rectangle element. Let's draw our button. Now we pull for this element, rounding the corners as much as possible. Right-click on the shape and select Format Shape from the menu. Here we set the value no line. I like the fill color of the button, so let's leave it. Now we take our text, place it on the button and bring it to the front. I have a panel set up for quick access to some features. If you want to see my settings, then write about it in the comments. I will tell you everything in detail in a separate video. While the visibility of the elements you can set here in this tab. Now we select our text and style. We also make Montserrat, size 18. Select our elements and align them relative to each other in the center. And group them with the keyboard shortcut Ctrl G. Now we lower it a little lower and set it along our guides. We will move this inscription below so that it does not interfere with us. To copy our button for the second element, we hold down the Shift and Control keys and drag it with the left mouse button to an empty space. Copy the name of our button, Paste it. Press Ctrl and select Keep Text Only. Thus, we automatically apply the style and size of our font. We no longer need this block, we delete it. Now let's work with the style of our second button. To do this, we ungroup it with the keyboard shortcut Shift-Ctrl-G. In the Properties, remove the fill of the button. Set the stroke and make its thickness 1.25. Excellent. Now let's customize our menu items by reducing the block width. Select our text and give it the Montserrat style. Size 14. Align our block along the guides to the upper left corner using the arrow keys. Excellent. Now holding the Shift and Control keys with the left mouse button, we copy our block twice. Copy the text and paste. Press the Control key and select the menu Keep Text Only. We no longer need this block, we delete it. We do the same with our third block. Let's move this block a little to the right. Now, with the Shift key held down, we click on all our blocks, selecting them and pressing the Distribute Horizontally key, so that the distance between our blocks is the same. Now our last text blocks with date and time. Removing redundant information. We place them approximately at this position. Removing redundant information. We place them approximately at this position. Here I want to place the corresponding icons, let's mark them with circles for now and leave room for them. The font style will also be Montserrat. Size 14. The font style will also be Montserrat. Size 14. This is where we will finish our text for now and work on the photo. To do this, we go to the site freepik.com and write girl in the search box. Choosing a free license. And choose the photo you like. I really like this one. I click on the download button, I choose here the original size. Next, I drag it to our slide. Align it to the left side and put it in the background. It can be seen that part of the slide remains empty, so that we can fix this and so that our picture does not accidentally cling every time we need to work with text, we will cut it off. We select the tool Freeform shape and with the left mouse button pressed, we draw the outline as close as possible to our photo. Now we select our photo with the left mouse button. With the Shift key held down, left click on our figure and in the Format tab in the menu we select Subtraction. By clicking anywhere, we use the eyedropper tool to select our color and apply it to the background. Great! Now our photo is separated from the background, we can work with it without worrying that we will have empty white space. It seems to me that against this background, the text will look much better and more contrast if it is white. Let's do it. Select each text block. Using the Ctrl-A key combination, select the text itself and recolor it white. Let's do this operation for all text blocks. Select and recolor. For menu tabs, let's make the first one white to show that it is currently active and we are on this page. And for the next paragraphs we will choose our second color which we used in our presentation. It remains to find the icons for which we left a place. To do this, we go to the site flaticon.com and write calendar in the search bar. Select the options black and outline. Select the icon you like and click add to collection. Now in the search bar we write clock. Select the one you like and also click add to collection. Next, we go to the Collections tab and in the free mode we can download in the PNG extension. Select the size of 512 pixels and click Free Download. Do not forget to specify the attributes of the downloaded images. Now in the folder we unpack our downloaded icons from the archive and drag them onto our slide. We set the size we need, for example 2 centimeters. The same for the second icon. No, still too big. Let's give them a size of 1 centimeter. This size fits us much better. We remove our circles. And since we have all the text in white, we will also make our icons white. To do this, select it and go to the Format Picture tab, then Picture Correction, and here the value of brightness is set to 100%. Excellent. Now we set it to the center of our inscription and immediately align it to our guide on the left. We do the same with our second icon. Go to the Format Picture tab, then Picture Correction, and here the value of brightness is set to 100%. We also place it in the center of our inscription, and align the left border with the border of our button. Let's see. Looks great. It remains to make a few elements. To highlight our active page in the menu. We select the line element and hold down the Shift key so that it is drawn horizontally. Now paint it white and set the thickness to 1.25. Also, let's make it have rounded edges. For this, in the cap type item, select the value round. Let's see what happened. Our slide looks great. But there is too much empty space. Let's add decorative elements. To do this, on the Drawing tab, I select the triangle shape. And with the Shift key held down, I draw an arbitrary triangle from scratch. We select for it the parameters no fill, the line thickness is 1.25 as for the rest of our elements. Now let's rotate it a bit. And with the Control key held down, with the left mouse button drag it down to copy it. Now I reduce it and move it here. I select both of our triangles, group them into one object, and move them here. Let's scale them down a bit more. With the Shift key held down, so that the proportions are not distorted, we reduce our shapes and transfer them here. Now let's add circles. With the Shift key pressed, stretch to get an even circle and not an ellipse. In the same way, we remove its fill and line thickness of 1.25. Let's reduce it a bit. Now with the Control key pressed, duplicate our circle. Increase its size and choose white color for the line. Grouping and moving them here. Now we will add lines to the slide. Thickness 1.25. Duplicate it and recolor it white. Also, in the cap type parameters, select the round item for the first and second line so that our elements look the same. Select our lines and with the Control key held down with the left mouse button, drag them and duplicate them. Let's copy our triangles here. Let's turn. Use the Ctrl-Shift-G key combination to ungroup them. Select our little triangle and move it here. Also recolor it white. Copy our white triangle, increase its size with the Shift key held down so as not to distort the proportions. Rotate it a little and place it here. Excellent. Let's now fill in this empty corner. To do this, select a circle. Remove the fill. Line thickness 1.25. Zoom in and move a little. Friends, let's see what we got in the end. We have a great slide. But I want to move our text blocks up a bit. Let's do it now. We select our blocks and with the Shift key pressed, we raise them up. Now we distribute our decorative elements a little. Let's look again. Now I like it much more. Friends, today we, in less than 20 minutes, have made such a wonderful landing page. Hope this video was helpful for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. Well done for watching this video to the end. Thank you and bye.